Tonewoods. This video is happening. Yeah. If you want to hear me complain about things on a near weekly basis, then you should subscribe. I also do gear reviews, guitar tutorials, various music tech things, so whatever it is you're into, I'm sure this channel will have something for you. You should subscribe. But anyway, Tonewoods. I am so sick of hearing about Tonewoods. This is the idea that there are specific woods which resonate in particular ways, so certain woods are better to make guitars with. There's a lot of videos about this on YouTube, and I mean a whole load. There's one more now. Hello. In some of these videos, people say that Tonewoods are a thing and are the most important thing when building electric guitars. And in some videos, people say it's not. Now, supposedly you can hear the difference between different woods in the same way that you can kind of hear the difference between a Telecaster and a Les Paul if you know what to listen for. The idea with Tonewoods, however, is that it's less to do with construction, how the guitar is put together, and more to do with the tree that is cut down and changed into the shape of a guitar, and that some trees are just better than other trees. Better being an objective term, of course. So I will say this. In general, absolutely, whether it's on a micro or a macro level, I can see how wood would affect the sonority of your guitar or the feel of it, which would then affect how it sounds, okay? Fine. I mean, I understand this is an issue for acoustic players, absolutely, because the wooden cavity in the guitar, the big hole in it, is where sound propagates from. Yeah? So I get that. But the sound on an electric guitar comes from the pickups. So the amount of effort that some YouTubers and or scientists and or luthiers have gone to in order to prove or disprove Tonewoods is mental. Mainly because if it were a legitimate argument about audio, YouTube ain't the place to have that argument, because YouTube doesn't offer high fidelity audio. At least, not yet anyway. And the numbers show that between, I think it's a third and half of YouTube viewers are on phones or tablets, which will degrade the quality of audio even more so. I mean, maybe that doesn't include all the audio tech people or the music enthusiasts, but probably a lot. But moreover, as we've seen with PewDiePie recently, there are people who will exacerbate this idea of YouTube drama because it will get them shed loads of hits, which is what they want for their income. Also, as a side note, I've been super careful not to include the names of any YouTubers or individual guitarists in this video on either side of the Tonewood debate. A lot of videos on this subject do seem to be naming and shaming, but I want to be really clear, that's not useful information for guitarists, and you should feel bad for doing that. It's just people propagating YouTube drama for its own sake, again, for personal income. It's people trying to get views, that's it, and probably being argumentative for that very purpose, and they probably don't actually care about the idea of Tonewoods at all. They care about their income from your views. So it doesn't matter at all what they say. To evidence this, there seems to be a extreme neutral viewpoint that hasn't come up in any of these videos, and that's what I'm here to do as the one and only all-powerful mediator of all guitar things, which is what I see myself as. And I'm going to make this statement, which I haven't heard in any other Tonewood-related video. And here it goes. No one cares. I have adopted, a relaxed seating position to try and amplify the fact that I do not care. It's not that I believe in Tonewoods, and it's not that I think it's BS, it's that I don't care. Nor do most music fans, and ultimately that's who you're beholden to as a musician, your fans, who won't all be guitarists because, sorry, you're not Joe Satriani. Unless you are Joe Satriani, in which case, hey Joe, give us a Skype and we'll hang out, yeah? Now, whether or not tone would actually affect the sound your guitar makes is, in the big picture, irrelevant. The thing that matters most, and this is accepted as fact by the rest of the world, by the way, is your playing style. Also, you have picks, strings, bridge styles, pickups, amplifiers, speakers, stomp boxes, and effects, and even your damn cables, which all affect your tone, and would surely render any bonuses of your Tonewood completely pointless. My last big point is that the people I've met in person, not over YouTube, actually IRL, face-to-face, the people who subscribe to this Tonewood idea and haven't been trying to sell me something, are usually crappy players. Snobs as well, with too much money, who will only play boutique amplifiers and use one-off pedals, but who also couldn't tell them apart in a blind test. People with, and this is the key, too much money. To conclude, as with, I think, most things where people take a this or that, black or white stance, the truth is probably in the middle somewhere. The wood in your guitar makes a difference to its sound and how you play it. I can accept that, blindly and happily. But in the grand scheme of things, that difference is negligible. What bothers me about this debate is the sense of priority. To me, there shouldn't be an issue of tone because that's subjective, right? It's your opinion, and you can't really be wrong about it. Your priorities as a guitarist should always be technique, ability, musical sensitivity, that means not soloing all the friggin' time, and how to say something to your audience through music. What matters above all else is your playing. If you're a great player, then frankly, I don't care what guitar you're playing, much less the wood it's made from, the same as I don't care what batteries are in your distortion pedal. Irrelevant, I don't care. Same as how Doug Aldrich, for example, one of my favourite players, astonishingly talented, but I'd rather use one of my Quartz guitars than a Gibson Goldtop Les Paul. Like, any day, no question. All the energy people put into being gear snobs should be going into practicing your instrument. Across the board, not even just guitarists, although guitarists are terrible people and the most likely to be snobs. You are the worst, and you know that. If it's important to you to put me in one of these binary for or against camps, then I guess I'm anti-Tonewood. But it's really important to me that you understand that I don't care. Remember to like and subscribe, especially if I've annoyed you. If you leave hatred in the comments, then I'll just delete them, even if I have to hire someone to do that for me. I don't mind. Share the wealth or whatever. Toodaloo, I guess. Bye.